This is 109.3 degrees Fahrenheit negative. This is 184.9 degrees less than the outside temperature. What is the outside temperature? If you have not annotated and thought about those words, go ahead and write what I just annotated. The very first thing I do when I have equations is look for what I don't know. I know the temperature of dry ice. I know the temperature of kind of outside, but do I actually know the temperature of outside right now? I don't. So what could my variable be that would kind of make sense? Aiden, what's my variable?
Less than.
I want a letter like O or X or P for representing outside. What would I do? Go ahead.
Oh.
Sure. You could do O, and we're going to say it represents the outside temperature. Can you wait for 5 minutes? If it's an emergency, go, but I'll see you at lunch for a bronze problem and to get caught up. Okay, if it's an emergency, feel free to go, but we'll check in at lunch. So I know that I don't know the outside temp, but I know something about dry ice. And it says that 184.9 degrees is less than the outside temp. If I see the word less than, do I think addition or subtraction? Show me on your hands. Up is addition, down is subtraction. Less than means what? Cool, hands down, most of us are saying subtraction, but there's a twist. Literally, if it is less than, remember what I said about eating donuts, where I had 4 less donuts than somebody. It was Justice. And if I had 4 less donuts than Justice, I don't do this. I don't do 4 minus Justice's donuts because that made kind of a weird negative number. If you have the word less than, you flip the 2 numbers. I'm not putting 184.9 first. I'm going to have the outside temperature first. Then put your subtraction sign. This kind of looks like a 0. Do you mind if I change the variable to a t? Let's change it to t. Capital. So the outside temp is now T, and it is 184.9 less than. Yeah, that's it. This is going to equal the temperature of dry ice.
Whoa, it's that cold.
So it equals, Aiden, I love your enthusiasm, but I need a hand. So do you see how this says this is? The is your equal sign, and the outside dry ice is 109.3 negative. Yeah.
So there's dry ice outside?
It's telling you the temp of dry ice, and they're not saying it's actually there. They're just telling you that outside temp is this much less than, or this is less than the outside temp. So let's see if we can solve this guy. What do I do to both sides to get T to isolate? Sierra. Let's show some scratch work on the side. You have 109.3 plus 184. Who wins this battle if they fight, Aiden?
Mine.
Negative's 109. I heard some people disagree. The positive should probably win because 184 is bigger. So I'm going to set this up to be what number on top page? Sure, let's build a snowman and put 109.3 below it. Make sure your decimals line up. Decimal down here, and we're subtracting. 9 minus 3 is 6. 4 minus 9 can't work, so we borrow. 14 minus 9 is 5. 7 minus 0 is 7. 1 minus 1 is 0. Is this a positive or negative number, Paige? Look at it again closely. What was, yeah, it was positive. Okay, I was thinking that 84 was negative. So you just found the outside temp. It is 75.6 degrees. Does that make sense? Because this is 184 less than. Well, yeah, because dry ice should be less than the temperature outside, and the temperature outside is more. So that works. Last example. Is that on the next page or is it below it? Cool. It's below. A company makes a profit of 1.38 million. Cross out kind of the million. You don't really need that. We're just going to deal with the first portion of the number. This is 2.5 million more than. Annotate when you see a word you think might clue you in. Last year. What was the profit last year? Start out. What do I not know about this problem? Logan.
You do not know how much profit they had last year.
What variable do you want to use?
It would be P for profit.
Sure. It could be anything. You could do L for last year, but P probably works the best in my mind. And when you're doing variables, we just want one letter. So don't make last year. Don't make it like LP, because that would be a different equation. Now what's going on? Okay. You see this word more than. Is that looking like an addition problem or subtraction? Show me. More than would be addition or subtraction. Some of you may be thinking this in a different way. But if you put your thumb up, hands down, that's probably more than what I'm thinking of. When I think of something having more, I think of addition. So let's pull that out and put a plus sign. Something is 2.5 million more than the profit last year. So if you take 2.54 and you add it to the profit last year, it is this number. 1.38 is 2.54 more than the profit. Something weird is going to happen in this problem that's unfortunate about the company last year. We'll see. They may not have made it last year. Subtract 2.54 on both sides. Is this answer positive or negative in the end? Who wins the battle, Avery? Yeah, 2.54 is bigger than 1.38. Build a snowman. Liliana, help me subtract. Can I do 4 minus 8? Aiden, stop. 14 minus 8 is 6. 4 minus 3 is 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. You just found the profit, but what do I need to add, Colton? Yeah, so unfortunately last year, what was the profit? Last year's profit was a negative $1.16 million. Not good. Go to partner practice number 4 and number 5.
I don't see it.
I'm going to give you just 3 minutes to start working with the Statue of Liberty problem. If you didn't do 1, 2, and 3 yesterday, that's okay. I want you to skip to 4. Work on this for 3 minutes and we'll check answers before your independent work. Is more than. Remember to start with your variable. Be careful, this sneaky number is over here. The height in the pedestal is 305. So they threw the number next to the statue. They did not put the number in the problem. So don't be fooled by that. The height of the statue and the pedestal would be 305. So 305, the whole entire statue thing, is 305. They want to know what's just the height of this little statue. Aiden is talking. You can talk to your partner quietly.
I think I finished. So I'm having a hard time with the questions. Okay. So I'll just see you again.
Yeah, that's fine. Do you want to take out the 4 classwork? We're on the classwork part. Find yesterday's classwork. 4-4. Like in your binder, it should be there.
What?
Is it 20? Let's put pencils down, track the word. Show me you're done by tapping. Even if you're not finished, we're going to just talk whole class and huddle up. Tap and say done. 3, 2, 1. So if I have the height of the statue and it's 153 more than the height, it would be 305. My equation would look like what? Colton, Sean, get to your correct page, please. Lauren, give me an equation for this. Great. It's because the h is more than 153 more than the h is 305. Thanks. That works. If you subtract 153, what is my answer? Silent hands. Chad. That looks right. If you agree with that, silent. Yes. Disagree. Anyone want to argue it? Yeah. Feet's right there. We added it. Yeah, make sure your label is in feet. Number 5, you earn $9 per hour babysitting. This is 2 more than what you earned per hour last year. What did you earn per hour last year? Ooh, man, I thought this one was different. 2 more than what I earned per hour last year. I don't know how much I earned last year. Lauren. Yeah. If you add on last year's, you made the variable y, which is fine. You would get 9. So last year, Lauren, how much did you earn? Yeah, y equals 7. If you agree with that, silent yes. Anyone disagree? Want to go into it? Cameron, you were close to disagreeing. Okay. Here's what you already have. Silent. Wait. Raise your hand if you have, if you already have a homework page.